deck, and these two fan bases have been going at it early from the tailgate to the end zones, and you gotta think this will be a little contentious. Glad to have you with us from Colorado Springs, Colorado, and home to the Air Force Falcons. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Colorado State Rams, taking on a team looking to get into the win column, the Air Force Falcons. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Rams will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Air Force's offense takes the field to start this game off. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Falcons come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. The kick is on its way. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. So Colorado State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone, mix it up, give different looks, because he is a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
The Rams are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Surging forward on the sneak. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are...
And he gets the foot down. It's a catch deep along the left sideline. And the Rams are flying down the field.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Second down coming up. Looking downfield, it's Lawrence. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. He'll do it himself on the draw.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. The Falcons want to pick up the tempo. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Third and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
And the Falcons will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Turning it on! Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. 1st and 10 coming up. Caught in the backfield, it's John. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Lawrence. Got his man quickly. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Rams come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gets the back moving. To the air on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw it. Makes the grab on the left. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
At the 18. And first down for the offense.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Working that wide receiver screen. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's John. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's John. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Rams have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. 2nd and goal for the offense. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado State. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Notre Dame is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Joe Montana, this might not be over yet. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to USC.
Handoff to the lone back.
We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Off the RPO, complete. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Kick is in the air. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Off play action. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. On target to the left. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. The Rams will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. They'll leave it with him. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. The Falcons want to move quickly.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated,
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Colorado State takes over. The Ram offense returns to the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown on their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
That's the end of the quarter, and Colorado State is on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Under fire. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front four to get the job done on third down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. And after finishing off one drive with a field goal, they'll try it again, this time a 47-yard try. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Scanning the field, it's Lawrence. This time it's complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. And the Rams pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Trying to barge in. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. The give. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Rams! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They cash in on that field position, going just 13 yards. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. On the move from inside is 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points, and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on it.
Fires to the big fella. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. Punt is in the air. A fair catch called for and made. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Creates a little room. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple. Running game worked on first down. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Lawrence. Dumps it to the back. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's John. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. Guys, let's take a moment and look at Colorado State. Losing early in the year can be detrimental, also can be galvanizing. You realize not much margin for error, and they suddenly have put it together and won their last two.
The dips in the season early really served as motivation for them, and they were able to turn the page. They were able to be resilient. 18 to 22-year-olds in college football, David, it's easier said than done, but this team really is about that.
Yeah, and they're starting to get it together, and you can see it. Like, I think early in the season, too, Jesse, you're figuring out who you are as a team. I think they kind of got that figured out, and I look for this team to win today and climb up into...
Touchdown, Colorado State. Great job by the back on the option.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Notre Dame is trailing right now, but they are not out of this. I remember Rocket Ismail wake up the echoes all by himself. Let's see if this group can come back. They're trailing by 11 to USC. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got his man downfield. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Got him downfield. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Pulls it and fires to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Handoff to the lone back. Oh, better look out. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
Well, there wasn't a lot of mystery on that one, guys. Just simple QB sneak to keep this drive going. They've done a good job so far the entire drive, keeping the chains moving. Nice execution on the sneak. Good push up front. Quarterback picked the right side to tuck and run to, and let's see what they do to finish off this drive.
They'll move the wide receiver. The give from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the right. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking to pass. It's Lawrence. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. The Rams with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
A delay of game penalty like that just riles up the defense even more. Takes the handoff. It's Cantrell. Jumped on top of the pile. And the Rams come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They'll try to get it through the air. He's got an open man. Still on his feet at the 45. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The Rams will have it 1st and 10.
We always talk about Yak, and that was 3rd and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play could be an explosive one, and you saw it right there. Tremendous job getting it to him early, and he does the rest.
He'll try to pop the draw. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. And the Rams back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Here's a heat. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The Rams in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Motion from the back. Back to throw. It's Lawrence. Pressure coming. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Bring in the heat. Didn't have much of a choice. Just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. It's 1st down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
And the Falcons will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. And they pick up just a few on that completion. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking for a man. It's Lawrence. A strike downfield. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Running into the open space. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Rams with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Lining up trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. The Rams have this offense rolling. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half.
Then he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got the first down and more. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Quarterback on the keeper. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Fires to the tight end. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Here's the handoff. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Under fire. Gets rid of it. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They'll send the tight end in motion. He'll pull it on the read. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be 1st and goal from the 4. The Falcons kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Motion from the wideout. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Off the play fake. He's got the tight end. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Looking to get it in. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And this one is perfect. It's our forced to settle for 3. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, it's a final now, and one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable ACC clash. Clemson had an impressive showing there in Death Valley, winning this one by double digits, although it felt like it could have been more. Somewhere even Trevor Lawrence is impressed with this one. One thing we can always count on in the ACC is a spirited battle and a game that will make waves all along the eastern seaboard.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll finally slide after the long run. I'm not sure if he wanted to avoid the hit or he just got tired.
All right, it's decision time. So when you got a guy that can take off and do that against you, you got to decide whether you need more fast guys on the field. Your defensive linemen have no shot. Your linebackers have very little chance of catching this quarterback because he's so special. You better put some more speed on the field.
They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets him up. 1st and 10 from the 36. To the air. It's Lawrence. Fires downfield. Got his man. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
for the offense.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. And if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
The RPO, it's complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. He splits the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Slithers into space. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. And the Falcons with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. A little screen to the running back. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. He'll do it himself. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Hardy. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Using the quick game. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Give to the running back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. They'll go to the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Tight end now in motion. Out of the gun, the inside give. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go to the ground. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Going for 6. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Air Force.
pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. They're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
Getting set for the point after. Smashes it through for the PAT. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first and get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Back to throw, it's Lawrence. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Now they'll run the draw. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Good enough for a first down.
They'll move the tight end. From the gun, the ground game. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Now the play fake. The throw to the outside is complete. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one.
Out of bounds at the 30. And that's good enough for
Power football with the run. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Wide receiver comes in motion. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. The give to the back. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And the Rams trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Colorado State. And the pummeling has started. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Air Force 10.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to go up top. He'll take a deep shot here. Pulls it in on the left. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, this They haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
The run from the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And the Falcons can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. They go to the ground. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Falcons look to keep this drive humming. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. Smart move to keep it on the ground. There he goes.
And how good does that feel, right? You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. The defense knows you're going to try to run the ball to ice the game, and you rip off an 8-yard run. They know it's coming, and they still can't stop it.
On the ground, it's Cantrell. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They've dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the park each and every week, and that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players. They've got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together and they play with great effort, this team's tough to beat.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.